Welcome back to Two of a Kind.
Love it.
Love it. Love that I'm back for another second episode in a row. I feel like it's becoming more homey.
You got your feet wet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now, I feel like we might have a better setup, but, knowing me and you, will only know later when we're about to post it.
Why are we always having tech issues?
I don't know. Honestly, the tech world was not made for us. We have no idea what we're doing. And yet, we're going through we're doing the checklist, boom, boom, boom. Something fucks up. We're like, it's uploading. This week's done. Check. Upload.
Yeah.
We don't give a
we don't have space to be like, oh, that was blurry. Don't upload. We're like, nah, it's being uploaded.
I know. It's because we also don't know what it's looking like the entire time we're filming until later. We're like, oh, this was out of focus.
Seriously, but that's just the cross we have to bear. Being a two-man show.
Yeah, and admin is not for us.
Admin's not for us. Tech is not for us.
On a resume when you always everyone always writes attention to detail. That is so not me. And it's on every resume I've ever put.
Not the attention to detail. It's
carefully going through what is being done.
Because you know what I feel like people would do? They would do a test run. But we're not test run girlies. We're sit down, it's going.
Yeah, I'm you sit, I'll look at the camera, it looks good. Next step.
Yeah, maybe eventually we'll get into that. But now we're trying something new, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see how it goes.
Don't judge us.
Yeah, no, literally don't. I wanted to talk about yesterday we went to Costco.
Oh, yeah.
What a fun day, even though literally don't know what we got.
We missed all the snacks that they give out, the little testers.
We went too late. That's the issue. We went at 6:35, 6:45. I saw people eating a little bit when we walked in and it was gone.
I've never once been to that Costco and got a tester.
But what times do you go at? You're going at the wrong times.
No, I've never even seen them set up. You know how you're oh, look, they were here. I've never even seen that at my Costco. I remember I was telling you once, I was I don't think they do that there.
I literally planned Costco trips around when I think the food's going to be out.
Yeah.
I will go to Costco at lunchtime with the 500 other people that are going just because I want a snack as I tour around.
100%. But we were going at dinner time, and where's my little appetizers?
No, there was one. It was No, I know.
Yeah. Also, we went to Costco because you were I need a Costco run. I'm okay.
I know.
You did not buy a single thing. I was
John, we bought stuff, but I didn't realize how hard it is to shop for two people.
No, it's insane. And Costco's really hard, but that's why I thought me and you would be together. We can start splitting things.
Yeah.
We're splitting our egg whites, so
there. At least there's something. But I swear I would look at something and I was I would want this. And I'm staring at it do I need 50 packs of them? No. I wanted chicken wings. Steve doesn't like bones in his chicken, whatever. I'm I'm not eating 45 chicken wings. So I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
No, I think there's more than 45.
Yeah, I think so too. You just have to separate them in smaller bags. But even John was throwing out, and over here we have this, and over here we have this. And
John,
do you need a sauce? Do you need a spice? Do you need a box of granola bars? But I feel when you go to Costco, you have to get into mentality that you're stocking up for a war to happen, and you're just gonna, you have so much storage space, you gotta just store it.
I know. I'm just looking I would want 5 of them, but I don't want all 50, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And John was the tour guide of Costco. We're going up and down the aisles. He's telling us everything as if we've never been to Costco before.
I know, but honestly, sometimes I put new shit in random places, so you really have to do the entire store every time you go.
I feel they do that on purpose.
Yeah, they're I'm not mad because I love it. I'm
they're
walking.
You think you're gonna just go to aisle 3 and go home? No, it's not gonna be in aisle 3. Now you have to do the whole store just to find what you're looking for.
And you think you can find someone to ask for anything? No,
if there's no tester people out there, I don't know who works there.
No, I don't know either. But Costco had a good thing going. They're instead of us having to give to every other store, we're gonna just make the people come to us.
Yeah, they got their warehouse and they're okay, it's open for business.
Yeah.
They're not trying to ship out anything. They're the warehouse is our business.
Yeah,
you're gonna to me.
Yeah, and then they serve you a little snack at the end or dinner.
Okay, that was my first time eating at Costco.
And how was your experience?
It was, but the thing is, I'm trying to be gluten-free, trying to be a little healthier. So I wasn't, as you know, we weren't eating bread. So I feel the hot dog, so we got the hot dog, the beef, and the Polish. Beef was better for anyone who wants to go. It was good. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, like with the bun, it obviously would have been better, but it was really good.
It's like $2 and you're eating a gourmet meal.
I know. It was fire flames. What I would want to do is like, you know, those TikTokers that are like, which one's the best chicken burger? And they go to like all the different fast foods. I need to go to like Costco, IKEA, like all the places where they serve food, where you shop.
Yeah.
Come together and really be the judge.
Honestly, it's a good idea. But like, I don't know. Costco needs like a Michelin star for that restaurant back there.
I know the pizza, Steve was eating it. I was like, that looks unbelievable.
Oh my God, we're not bringing up Pizzagate again.
No, he literally said it was the best. Costco pizza is the best pizza out there, according to Steve.
Okay, wow.
So we don't have to go to Italy anymore. We don't have to go to Europe.
Oh, I already told you this last time.
Yeah. Exactly. Costco's where it's at. So I do want to try that. And then we had the ice cream, which you don't understand. Like the whole time I'm eating the salty hot dog and fries, I couldn't wait for the ice cream. And I wanted the chocolate and vanilla swirl with the caramel sauce. It comes. The caramel sauce is literally.
I know, it was not good.
It's like they melted those caramel like, candies. Put on the chocolate, put on the ice cream, and now everything was like stringy and it hardened.
Yeah, so last time I got chocolate, not like that. It's actually just like
chocolate sauce.
Yeah. So lesson learned. But honestly, eventually you're going to want to try it. You would want to try that
regardless.
Yeah. So now you did and you're okay. There's also strawberry sauce if you're feeling funky.
Yeah, that would be, I would get that. I would try it out.
But maybe not like a swirl. You got to do straight vanilla for that.
For sure.
Are you a chocolate vanilla or a swirl type of girl?
I'm going to break this down a little bit. When it comes to like the Costco ice cream, if I just have swirls as options, I will always do chocolate vanilla swirl. But I'm not going to Dairy Queen and asking for chocolate ice cream. Or I don't know if they do swirls. Like, it's not happening. I'm just doing vanilla with all my toppings. You know what I mean? So in that sense, I'm a vanilla girl. If it's just swirls, chocolate vanilla.
Same. And if there's just like, you're just going to get vanilla or chocolate ice cream, I'm getting chocolate ice cream. Like, no toppings.
No toppings. I'll probably do vanilla.
Whoa.
I know.
But like,
is that a hot take? Like, what's going on here?
For like me, yeah, because I'm like such a chocolate person.
No,
like,
you go to McDonald's, it's vanilla. You go to IKEA, it's vanilla. Like, vanilla is...
No, but that's like a cone, and McDonald's doesn't have chocolate ice cream. I'm
but
sure they would kill it, though. I'd kill it.
There's a reason.
They would kill it. No, but if like in a like a ice cream container, like I'm going for chocolate.
Okay, see, that's a different thing. If I'm getting just like a Chapman's in the freezer... I'm not getting vanilla.
There's levels to ice cream.
No, and if we're talking Haagen-Dazs, I'm gonna go get one. I'm not getting vanilla. I'm gonna get chocolate.
Yeah.
But when I'm thinking soft serve,
yeah, soft serve
vanilla.
Yes.
So there's no debate about it.
Yeah, for soft serve.
Have you had IKEA frozen yogurt?
Like, I feel like maybe I haven't been in so long I would forget.
See, I just went recently, like while you were away. Steve and I went, and it was so good. It was so thick and. It's frozen yogurt, so it's not ice cream, and I like love that. It was so like thickness.
I'm gonna say ice cream type of person. Like, I don't know if this is like powdered milk that I'm talking about, but like I like ice cream more than frozen yogurt
for sure. But I swear to God, like Steve tasted both, and he's like, "Oh, I might have liked IKEA better," and he is like ice cream king.
Okay, so maybe next time we go to IKEA
and get a Cinnabon.
Yeah, and their hot dog.
Literally on their hot dog. We wanted to TikTok this, and I don't understand how people... No, like, I get it because sometimes I have no shame. There's too much going on.
No, it's not the part of the no shame, because I have no shame. Like, I'll whip out my phone anywhere. I'll do anything. But it's like, I just want to eat. Yes, I just want to do this. Like, I don't have to, like, film myself doing it. Like, I just want to do it.
Right. So, like, all these content creators who are constantly whipping out their phone, documenting their whole experience. I'm like, how?
No, but that's what like influencing is actually such a hard job when you think about it. Like
for
all
sure.
all this extra time that they have to account for, doing something, preparing for. Honestly,
it's work.
So much work.
We sat down. We're like, okay, we're gonna film this Costco run or the Costco food time. We started eating half our hot dog. I'm like, oh, are we filming this? And like, just the moving around, getting the
logistics.
Up. Yeah, the logistics of it. I was like, admin, not for me.
I'm sorry. By the time I sat down, after prowling the seating area at Costco, waiting for like anyone who like flinch, you're like, they're getting up. We can get their table.
Yeah.
After like 30 minutes of doing that, like when you finally get a seat, you're like, fuck it. Like, let's just eat.
I know. Honestly, like I didn't understand. It was like the Hunger Games out there.
No, literally, like you had to be first or you're last.
And I just felt like I was doing the most. Like, I'm asking this person if we can sit at their table. I'm going to get the food. And then I went to go get that empty table. And so the 4 people that were standing around, I'm like, what were you guys doing?
No, honestly, me and Steve we like turned to each other and had like a conversation that probably was like 2 minutes. I look back and there's like a new family sitting where obviously like I eyed every single family.
Yeah,
I know the situation. I know everyone's relationships. I'm like, that was a new family. I'm like, don't talk to me.
No, honestly, crazy.
No.
And why aren't they putting picnic tables outside the restaurant? Like,
or like add a couple more.
No, 100%. There's like 5.
And they're so small.
Tiny.
They're
probably thinking like people are like getting the food and like walking out with it.
But even if they're not, like it is like a fast food type of thing. So no one's sitting there for that long unless they have a family and their kids are like one bite of cheese pizza, like twiddling their fingers.
No, 100%.
Like, pick it up one bite at a time.
It's a lot. I literally bought the food for Steve and I. Like, it was like a debit, which is so, like, I haven't used my debit in so long. And so I'm like, okay, like, treating us to Costco, like, the $10 for the full-ass meal. And then he was like, why didn't you use our, because we also have a joint credit card. He's like, why didn't you use the joint credit card?
But a credit card wouldn't work there. They only take like MasterCard and debit card, which is crazy for Costco. Like, sometimes you can go there and you spend so much money and you get no points. No reward for it.
Well, you need their Costco credit card. That's what they want you to get.
Yeah.
And you would get points on their thing or whatever system they have.
It's just like another thing. I can't. That's like the bait too. Like, stop luring me in. Like, I just want to come for like one time sporadically.
No, I don't have space in my wallet for your credit card.
Yeah, like I have enough going on.
No, seriously. But my point was, it's like I used mine and whatever. I'm like, oh, look, I'm cheating you. But oh my God, what was my point?
You were like gonna segue into something. You're saying who would pay?
Not even who would pay, but like, oh yeah. So he was like, why didn't you use the joint credit card? And I was like, whatever, this debit thing that I had to do.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, wait, just because we have a joint credit card doesn't mean like that's what we're using all the time. Like, I want to be treated.
For sure. But I feel like you're grocery shopping, so it's like a little different. You're not like treating me to like...
No, the grocery shopping we actually did. Because like Costco, for some reason, you get 5 things. It's $500.
Yeah.
But the food was separate because it was just so chaotic.
Yeah.
But the food was a different
Oh, you're saying,
system.
like treat me.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
No, I do get that. I have not used my joint credit card account yet. Like for like in Montreal, like for doing things. I mean, it's going to be interesting how that works. Like, do you have to like discuss it or is somebody just going to be like, oh, by the way, I put that all on our joint credit card?
No, I think it has to be for like household things. Like, you can't be like out with your friends.
No. Yeah. It has to be something that benefits both. Whoa.
That would be crazy.
No.
You look at your bill, you're like, when did we go here?
Yeah. Like, what were we doing last night?
Yeah.
No, you definitely have to be, it has to be for both of you, for sure.
Yeah. So then I find it's almost like, you know, like, but then you spend change in your wallet and you feel like you spent no money.
Yeah.
Like, that's the joint credit card. Like, money will be dwindling from that account, but I'll be like, oh, it's not like real money because it's not my account.
Yeah, but then a part of me is like, should I be like saving? I just want to like save that and like for it to be like for the future where I'm going to be like, okay, I'll pay for this. You pay for that from our personal accounts.
No, I don't feel like that at all.
Oh, wow.
I don't feel like I need to grow this checkings account.
Why not? It's like your mutual. Honestly, you're right because like when I'm like unless I'm gonna donate, unless I'm gonna transfer from my personal account into the joint account, like it's not gonna really be growing much.
No, I'm gonna have to constantly be putting like every paycheck you put in.
And then that's another task for me.
Yeah, but you could put it every week, like money in, and then like for that month.
I know, but that's a task.
Yeah, it is, and you have to like be like, are we both putting in like $1,000?
Yeah. Reminder, did you put in?
Yeah, it's honestly a whole different ball game.
No, it is. Honestly, I'm just like in my head, like you're gonna pay for most things until I pay for something.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just like the way it is. But also,
and I pick it up other places. Like I feel like I literally keep this apartment afloat. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, we live in a nice place because of me. Like, I swear to God, I do the most here.
Do you feel like you, like, for, like, men and women in relationships, like, you separate your tasks? Like, okay, you're going to be doing, this is going to be, like, the very, stereotypical things like, okay, if we're gonna like barbecue something, you're gonna barbecue and I'm gonna set the table.
Yeah. We don't do that.
Okay.
Because I do it all.
Michelle, oh my god.
No, I literally
you're the
feel
head
like
and the neck of this family.
the head and the neck. There was like one, like, yeah, I just feel like I'm like whipping up a meal when I need to cook something. He like loads the dishwasher, but like anyone could do that.
Yeah,
I'm literally discrediting him, but like I don't. It's not his task. It's just because I made dinner. Like after, like I think he just feels like, okay, I'll like load the dishwasher. Like in his head, he feels like he's doing something good.
Yeah,
I'll let that happen. But I don't think, I feel like that can get so like tit for tat when it's like my job is to make the bed every morning and yours is to, I don't know, like wash the dishes. And it's like, you didn't make the bed, so I'm not going to wash. I don't know. I'm just like...
No, that would be so petty. You would need to run from that relationship.
Or it's like you forget to make the bed and then the person's always doing the dishes. You're like, you're not doing your task and I'm always doing my... Like, I just can't.
Yeah, like when you separate it, like for real, who's doing what.
Yeah, I just feel like it's not right.
100%. But I do feel like if I'm like cooking a meal, then you're going to...
Clean up.
Yeah, take more of the cleanup.
But I don't think that has to be said. I feel like he was just doing it because I feel like everyone knows.
No, if you have like 2 cells in there, you're gonna just help clean up.
Yeah, I mean, there's people out there with 0 cells up there.
Some might say we have 0 cells up there.
No, we're smart gals.
Yeah, no, but I agree. Like, there's things that like for like laundry, like he could do the laundry and he would do the laundry, but I'm like, do not touch my shit. Like, you have no idea what's gonna shrink, what needs to be air dried, what needs to be hand washed, regular washed, sensitive. And like, not that I know this about his clothes, but I care more.
Important.
Yeah, and I care more about my clothes. My clothes are like less or more fragile. Like this little crop top can like not fit me if drawn, not washed and dried well.
I was doing laundry with Steve for the first time with our new laundry and stuff. He's never done it, so I'm like, is there something you don't want dried? Like, I'm not sure what your stuff is, and he doesn't know his own stuff, so I was just like, well, he's like, whatever you do for your stuff, do it to mine. I'm like, I'm going to put everything in this dryer. So you in or you out, you know?
Yeah.
So he went in. And then after he comes up to me and he's like, do you think this top's ruined?
It's like this small.
No, it just like disheveled. It was a red shirt and it just like wasn't it. I'm like, yeah, I think that's ruined. Or I don't divide my colors.
Yeah,
another
that's
hot
psycho
take.
shit.
Yeah, I don't have time. Like my white socks, I don't care if it goes with my black t-shirt. But maybe my black t-shirt would care. But honestly, it doesn't. Nobody cares.
No, your black would like overrule. But does
Yeah.
your socks turn dark?
So it never happened to me. Like at home, everything went in. Like gave 0 fucks. Here, Steve is like, I think my socks are not getting cleaned properly. And I'm like, oh, it's because I'm throwing them in with everything else. Like now we had to start dividing. But this poor man is getting destroyed in his clothes. But then I'm like, so you do the laundry.
Yeah, that happened once too. John was like, but if you read the tag, it would say that it had to be like on the cold wash. And I was like, you think I'm going to look at every tag of clothing to see how I'm supposed to wash it? Like
Your clothing.
especially your clothing. Like, no, if you need something specially washed, like you have to actually tell me or else it's going in with everything
No, you
else.
have to actually do it yourself.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
I will say though, for a task I do not do is I don't take out the garbage and I don't barbecue. I could barbecue because I have, like when I did want like a burger and he wasn't home, like I could do it. I just don't want to do it.
Right. No, you take out the pan, put it on the stovetop.
Oh no, he's just gonna do it.
Oh, you just won't have burgers if he's not around.
No, that's why I just said I would do it when he's not around because I have. But when
okay.
we're together, it's something I will not do.
Yeah. I think I would have to do that too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just like a task that like I don't need to be smoky.
No, I think I would have to barbecue between me and Steve. I'm not. I think he wouldn't go barbecue. Like I feel like he would wait for me to be
wait,
home.
Michelle, it's cold outside.
No, he'd be like, "How? Like, what do we do? Like, do we like?" But we both were just like oblivious to like the kitchen.
Steve's giving me the ick.
No, talking so much about Steve, but he just never barbecued. So then I feel like I've barbecued before.
Yeah.
I mean, he has also, but I just don't think he's the type to like whip out the barbecue.
Yeah.
A task that I wouldn't do. It's a good one.
I'm also not getting, if we're both thirsty in bed, I'm probably not getting up to go get us the waters.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he'll like initiate it anyways.
Yeah.
Like if we're both in bed and something has to be done, it's like, oh shit.
We were both, I told you this, dying of thirst in bed yesterday. Not one of us got up. And we were both like in our misery, but I was so exhausted too.
Yeah.
I woke up like the Sahara Desert in my mouth. I was like, I can't wait for liquid.
Yeah. Actually, it's something I don't do. I always have water when I go to bed, like next to my bed.
No, I did not have. I had my mint tea from like the night before. But that like dehydrates me in a different way. Like, yeah, I feel good, but I'm dehydrated.
Is it dehydrating?
I don't know.
Like, you know, like coffee, like is dehydrating?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I wonder.
I have to ask Steve, like, what job does he think he does that I don't do? And that's like his job. Oh, maybe building all the furniture in our place. Like, I built like one thing because I was bored at home. And I was like, might as well start this.
So funny.
Literally, I was like, oh, this came in. I was staring at it. I was like, let's see if I could do it.
I want a project.
Yeah.
No, it's just like some things are just like organically, like it just ends up separating between us.
Yeah.
I was on TikTok. Obviously, I'm on TikTok. And like now I don't really see him, but like everyone's talking about him. Andrew Tate. I don't know if you know who he is.
I used to see him. Yes, I saw him all the time.
All the time. I would see his videos. And like my progression when he started popping up, like I liked him. I was like, oh my God, this guy has like a hot take, some controversial things about like just his thoughts.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, I feel like everyone loved him too, women and men.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning, he would be like, oh, if your man's not paying for X, Y, and Z, then like he's a loser. Get rid of him. He's not a man. If your guy is like crying, like he better like buck up. Like crying's for losers.
I don't think he was like, I feel like it was more degrading towards women.
No, but some things like that he said at the very beginning were more like, not like, I don't want to say it was like
he's from Romania, so I feel like the men like take over, like they're like the top of the
at the
house.
beginning he wasn't like being when he was like, oh, like your man should be paying for everything. Like I saw like so many girls like clipping it and reposting it and being like, yeah, like I agree, but there was like an underlying tone of like, yeah, he's bankrolling your life so he can control you. And you know, like he's paying for everything you do, he's basically controlling what you can and cannot do because he's not going to pay for it. He's going to But like at the beginning, I feel like it was like overlooked, and I was like, okay, it's a little weird, but like whatever. And then it just went so south with his like misogynistic views.
I honestly thought he was saying the wildest shit. Like, I think he doesn't even get along with his sister. He doesn't even get along with her because he said like, oh, she's not very intelligent. Like, I really feel like, although he might say there's smart women out there, I really feel like he thinks men are smarter than women in like all sense of it. So at that point, I was like, okay, bro, like, shut up. Like, just, like, take it down a notch. Because he said, like, wild things.
Yeah.
But then other videos, he would say things. I'm like, oh, yeah, like, kind of agree with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He would go, like, in and out.
I feel like that's, like, the culty thing to do, though. You know, like, you're a little extreme, but then you move back. And you're more extreme, and you move a little back. So, like, everyone's a little confused of, like, how they should be reacting to your videos.
No, 100%.
And then I realized later on that everything was just like removed off Twitter. I'm like, where is this guy? And then people started talking about it.
He's removed off everything.
Yeah. I was like, it's so true. Like I used to see this man everywhere and now he's banned. I saw Elon Musk though allowed him to have his Twitter back. Because obviously Elon
for the rescue.
Elon saw that Andrew Tate just wanted to like populate the
Twitter
world. No, the actual world. He has like 12 children. And
Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know.
Yeah, and so Elon Musk was probably like, I relate. We're gonna give you a Twitter.
Yeah. No, but I feel like he thinks it would like revamp. It's not even called Twitter anymore.
X or something.
Yeah, which is so weird.
We think it's weird. Sooner or later, it's just gonna be normal.
No, I can't even say X. Like I'm gonna go X something.
Yeah, but I think that he was doing it because at the beginning, Twitter was like 200 like letters that you can put in. Because you were just like tweeting like little Twitter.
Yeah.
And now he's like, no, you can write paragraphs and short stories on this thing. So Twitter isn't the right word.
Okay, but X, like I guess it like for SpaceX company, I don't even know.
Oh yeah, I feel like he's probably trying to like link it all.
Yeah, I just feel like where's your marketing team? Because we could have done better.
100%, but sooner or later you're just gonna think it is.
When we'll see when we get there.
Yeah, I don't have Twitter, so I actually would never see
Me either. But I see Steve like scroll through it, and sometimes I'm like looking.
Is there still the bird?
No, it's a black and white symbol, I think.
Oh man.
And it's like it looks like an X Factor. I'm not gonna lie, like something like that. but
Oh my
different color
god,
schemes.
interesting.
Don't quote me on that. I have to go relook at it, but I know like the app changed everything.
No, I heard about it. I just never saw it.
Yeah, Andrew Tate needs to come back on Twitter because I want to know everything that happened in prison. I'm so infatuated by that.
He's gonna so he had like a jail cell, obviously, while he was there, and he's gonna reenact his experience or do a video in a fake cell that resembled his real one and like do a video in there.
Okay, but
This man is just gonna profit off.
no, I can't because I don't need a reenactment. Like, I just want to know what happened.
Or maybe he's gonna say what happened while being in the stage cell.
Okay, fine. And he was in jail because he was accused of like rape and batter or something.
Yeah, rape, human trafficking or like child trafficking.
Maybe human. Let's hope.
And well, that would include everyone. I was just didn't know if it was like children specifically or not.
Oh, I don't know. Because there was a video of him like slapping somebody. I think that's where it went viral, like a girl. And then he was saying it was edited, the video, like it wasn't true.
But I think this was like back in like his Big Brother. No,
Yeah,
this
so I
man
think
has
it all-
lived 9 lives.
No, I swear.
I don't even know. Like honestly, looking at him, I was like, oh yeah, you were like that kickboxing guy. Because that's what when I saw him on Twitter.
Yeah.
But like no, then he had like a fucking fraud company, Big Brother personality, a Twitter personality. I'm like, who is this man?
He's a chameleon. He's doing it all.
Yeah.
No, literally doing it all. But do you believe it? Like, what's your take?
That it's an act or that's his real beliefs? Because he says
No,
something-
that Andrew Tate would like about this domestic violence and this like
because I'm also
trafficking.
like, okay, I'm gonna answer that, and I'm also gonna ask like, is it his like persona? Is it his like stage, the way he's like trying to be perceived, or like if you met him in real life? This man has 12 children with like different women. It's like, well, who are you hanging out with?
I think it's normal. Okay, for sure. But honestly, like Andrew Tate's personality, I think it is him. But you act differently depending where you are, who you're with. Like that's everybody. Like you don't have to be a celebrity to feel like you're acting differently around certain people.
Yeah.
If you put anybody in front of a TV, being like you're online,
Yeah, he's
like,
turning it up.
He's turning it up. He's being entertaining, and yeah, you're gonna act differently. Like it's not shocking to me.
No, it's not.
And if I'm gonna see like a little like home video of you with your family and you being like all like sweet and cute, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, that's so weird. And like no,
I'm gonna think that's also you.
yeah, like
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Do I think it's true with the? I don't know. I honestly don't know because
Wait, do you think it's true that he
Yeah,
did sex trafficking?
I don't know. Like I actually don't know because like, what did they interview women about what happened? Like, did they find anyone and were they interviewed? Well, not
I actually
interviewed,
don't know, but I think you can't put someone in jail for that long with like not one piece of evidence. Like I'm sure stuff was come out.
yeah, but he's out of jail. Oh, well, he's waiting for trial, I guess. Now he's out.
Yeah, he got out. He's put on house
Yeah.
arrest. He's out of house arrest, but is limited traveling.
Okay, so yeah, like I would think like they found like a shit ton of women in like some warehouse, and they were like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, that or just like with the Me Too movement and stuff. It's like okay, things could be made up, and then things could be real, but we can't. Now it's just like I have to believe everybody. Like, how am I not gonna believe somebody?
Oh no, 100%. I believe that they found women in this house, in his warehouse. Like I don't know where.
Oh, you actually think that?
I think there was like people there. Like they probably arrived and saw people. Like how do you just say you were human trafficking and raping people? Like there must be women who are saying that.
Yeah, but I don't think they found a truck of them. Like
No, but you don't think they were in their house? Like
I don't know.
I thought that's like if you're human, where are they?
You're shipping them out. You're like, okay, like
It's
I
true,
know
you're running a
friend-
business.
Yeah, you're like, oh, a friend wants a girl. Like, here, I'm gonna like ship her to you.
It's true. That's probably what he's saying. Like you didn't find anything. Like how?
Yeah, but I'm saying like these women came forward. How are you not believing somebody that says like if I went up to the
No,
cops
then
and was
you
like
would.
somebody raped
Yeah.
me? Like, how can you not believe somebody?
No, but I think they're gonna need more. Like yeah, I'm like they could believe you, but I think you need proof.
For sure, I'm sure they had it. Like, how are you in jail for that long?
Yeah, and his brother too. No,
Yeah.
he said
His brother is literally like a shadow. Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh my
Like,
God,
you
he's
don't.
living in the shadows.
No, seriously, like getting all the benefits and all the negatives, but like doesn't speak. You know what I mean? Like it's just
so
there.
true. And I heard in a video that they split everything. Like they have a company and everything they own like is split 50-50.
Which I agree with. Like that can get so messy with family.
100%. But Andrew Tate is like carrying around this like
But maybe he's the
the
audience
face.
persona.
Yeah.
Yeah, like then somebody's literally running it and it's his brother.
So true.
Like who knows?
I saw he had so many children, and he was like, yeah, well, they take 9 months to make them. If they were a little quicker, if it took like 1 month, then I wouldn't have to go out and find another woman.
Oh my
I
god,
was like, what? He's like, I'm trying to like populate. Like, I literally feel like it's like an Elon Musk mentality with like the amount of kids. Like,
Wait, I didn't even think. Hold up.
He thinks it's like a manly thing to have a lot of kids. He's like, you think I'm some pussy? Like, I have 12 kids. It's like,
Okay, I didn't know. Wait, you think that's Elon Musk's like determinations to have a lot of kids? I think it's
yeah, I feel like he wants to populate the earth.
I've never heard this in my life.
What?
Is this like a
How
theory
many
that
kids?
you?
This is my own theory.
I'm actually dying. You just think you. I think
He's
just
building
having
spaceships. He's doing real things in life, and I'm like, he just wants to populate.
No, I literally think he's just like not having protected sex, and like a kid happens, and like
you
a
think they're
woman.
mistakes?
100%, I think.
No, but I think he's like, he's down. Like he wants.
No,
to
I'm
have
sure
kids.
she's like, I'm pregnant, and she can get so much money from having this kid.
Michelle, if he's so rich, he's so successful. Like if he didn't want to have kids, he would be taking like all the measures to not let that happen.
I don't think so.
He's popping out kids like multiple times a year.
I know, but honestly, you're right. I'll like have to do a little deep dive, but from my
We're gonna
take,
fact check everything I said.
from my take, it's just like he's having the best time of his life, and he's like, "Oh shit, you're pregnant," and then she's like, "Yeah, I want to keep it." He's like, I could afford it."
Yeah, this one's ABC.
Literally. So
No, that's not what I think. But we'll have to go see why he has so many kids because I'm interested. He like
I thought you literally did some good research.
No.
You're comparing Andrew Tate and Elon.
no
Musk.
with the kid thing, not in like
So
anything
Andrew Tate
else.
literally said, "I want to populate. Like I'm down to like."
No, he just said he had 12 children, and he was like, I have 12 children with like different women because it takes them so long to have a kid that like I have to go have a kid with someone else.
Yeah.
But like, why would you say that if your goal wasn't that? Like, why are you trying to have so many kids? Like, what's the goal?
Gets really confusing.
Yeah, like what's the purpose?
Yeah, imagine having 12 kids from all different like area, like different moms. You know
Who is reminding me of?
Who?
Nick Cannon. He's in there.
Yes, is Nick Cannon
But
trying
I
to
don't
populate?
think Nick Cannon's trying to populate. I think he's just like
A dumb, like just dumb.
yeah.
Okay,
Well, not dumb. He's just like doesn't give a shit.
doesn't care. So you know this like I'm going really off topic. Nature versus nurture. Like if you have two kids and you literally raise them differently,
Yeah.
are they gonna have the same like morals and stuff? So that's literally all of Andrew Tate's kids. They're all being raised differently by like different people, but they're all like his kids. So I wonder like how each of them's gonna grow up.
No, but I think all the kids are growing up in a similar environment because the type of women he goes for are probably all very similar.
And then they have to stay similar through
Yeah,
the
they're-
child's life.
Yeah, they're probably like all in Romania or like in where's he from? Britain
Romania.
or the UK somewhere?
No, he's
Does
from
he have a-
Romania.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think he's from. I think he's British, and he moved to Romania because of the sexual assault laws were like lesser there.
Okay, hold on. Let me fact check this.
Fact check it because I think he's like I'm not a rapist. He's like I just like the freedom that I could do whatever I want. I think he's British. I haven't seen a video of him in so long since he's been banned off Twitter.
Where is
Andrew Tate from?
Yeah. Washington D.C.
Okay, he's an American citizen.
Yeah. Oh wow, why did I don't know. He grew up in an English town, but I don't really know.
Okay,
what
so
that
I
means.
think he moved to Romania because of their laws.
He's an American British media personality. Okay, so he was just
Whoa.
in Romania because he
of-
liked their laws.
Yeah.
Sketch. No, literally, if you don't want to be in prison in your own freaking country, it's because Romania's like
And he
letting
said
you
it.
do some shit.
But he's the one that said it in an interview. He's like, I want Romania. He's like, they have less strict laws when it comes to like assault and battery, I think against women and stuff. Which is like red flag.
no, literally.
Okay, so I guess all his kids are in the States. Unless he's like, guys, we're all moving.
No, but and I feel like he likes Romania, so there could be a child there.
Yeah.
So much happening.
So much happening. It's actually like wild. There's must be so many guys who are loving this right now. It's like the extreme. I feel like we went from the extreme of like the feminist role of like everyone being like the Me Too movement, obviously, and being like on the women's side to like now being so on the opposite side.
I know.
Of being like pro men. And
I know Steve like liked him. He said like some good stuff. I have to like see what his thoughts were.
But like I feel like everyone's gonna say some things that you're gonna agree with. But people who are so extreme.
I just want to know if like between men and women, do you think women are more against him and men are with him?
I think more men are following him. Like I think I'm associating this with a cult, and I feel like he has a lot of male followers.
Yeah.
Like I think he even created like some school.
Oh God.
Of thought or whatever.
Yeah. But when he's saying like men should pay for this, men should like step up, blah blah, like all these men better be like, yeah, like we should.
Because they're gonna be like, I'm paying for this, so you're my property. They're like, yeah.
Okay. You're like take it to a whole nother level. But honestly, yeah.
But yeah, if you're bankrolling someone's life, like you own them.
They can still go to work. They're not saying like stay home.
No, I feel like he's that view where he's like the woman's at home cooking and cleaning and the man is out there in the fields like providing for their family.
No, then it's like, oh my God, help me.
Yeah, that's what I feel like he is.
Okay. Honestly.
And
I have to look into this.
Because like a lot of places, I don't know if like Romania is very male dominated in the workforce. Like, I don't know what the laws are with the women and the men working.
Mm-hmm. I don't know either.
Yeah, it's giving, like... I
feel like he's always talking about, like, Romania and all this stuff. Like, I literally thought he was from there. My mind is blown.
He's just obsessed with this place.
Yeah, my mind is literally blown.
Yeah.
I, like, can't get over that.
No, he's obsessed with, I guess, their way of life.
Yeah. I feel like that's his mentality, too, though. I feel like... in the US, they're less like men do everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're more like equality over here.
Exactly. So I'm like, he's like literally disassociating.
Yeah. I think he's like obsessed with their like views.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah. He needs to come out with like something.
A tell-all book.
But not even him, because he's not gonna tell all. He's just gonna say his.
No, but he's gonna write a book, and if people read it, I feel like he's gonna brainwash people into thinking his way.
No, I just feel like people need to have like evidence put out in the public.
About what?
About like if what he did was like actually happened.
Oh my God, I feel like we're gonna have years. Like they're gonna go to trial. We're gonna know.
I don't know. I feel like all these like presidents and these high power people, something negative is said about them. It's everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I do feel like it was everywhere.
That it was happening, but like, not it's just women moving forward.
But I feel like we just don't see it because he's banned from everything. Like it's just like who's talking about him? No one's talking about him. No one's putting anything out there.
Did you see the tweet between him and Greta?
Oh my, but she's a little wacky too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's literally like 12 years old, like running the environments of our country.
But anyone who's like too extreme in some way is a little wacky.
Yeah,
like she's really extreme with the environment. Yeah, so there was like an interchange, and then he got caught, and she's like, should have with the pizza boxes, and
yeah, should have recycled your pizza.
Yeah, slay.
Yeah,
but then like there was pictures of her like out there with like military guys picking her up and removing her from like these grounds. I don't even know where they were.
I remember that.
And it was like staged. It was like staged pictures.
Her too, I don't hear much about her. She was everywhere for a little bit.
Yeah.
And now it's like, where are you? Honestly, do you recycle at home?
Only really big boxes.
Same. I have them like piled up. We recycled like at our parents' house. I'm like trying to recycle, but it's so hard when it's only like one person like really trying to recycle.
That was my situation.
Yeah, it's like I can't recycle when every time I look in the garbage there's like a piece of cardboard, and I'm not like going through the garbage to separate this.
Yeah, me neither.
So now we're not a recycling household, but I also think like recycling could be a fraud thing in itself.
Well, I think your entire building would have to be recycled because it's all going to the same place, no?
Yeah, I'm sure they open like the garbage chutes and like separate it. Like, I see men downstairs, like, when I'm leaving my driveway and all the recycling bins are lined up.
They're going through it?
They're going through and they're separating, like, plastic bottles with, like, cardboard.
Oh, my God, good for them.
They're, like, paid, I think, to separate it.
Oh my God. So they're like hating it when everyone else is not doing that.
For sure. And like if I just throw like I have a TB box, if I just put on the side of the recycling box, they'll like literally start tearing it apart because you can't like have this huge box.
Yeah.
So they're like working. But I wonder if everything that's in the garbage chute, do they open up? Like that's another question because that's where my recycle's going.
Yeah.
Besides the big boxes.
100%.
I don't even know where the like. Where
me neither. But John and I were actually talking about this today because we were talking about Greta. As weird as that is, we did talk about her today on our walk, and like we're talking about like just things that like you think would be helping the environment, but like it really takes so much. Like the driving the cars, everyone's like, if you just all took the bus,
yeah.
And it's like, but all our cars aren't really doing much. He told me the forest fires and like.
Not in that, Quebec?
In Quebec,
yeah,
created more population,
carbon.
Yeah, did more damage to the world in the sense
pollution wise.
Wow, I can't speak. Did more damage pollution wise than every other country for the whole entire year. Like that little.
Yeah,
I guess it wasn't small. It probably took a couple weeks.
No, I feel like we were like in fog and haze for so long.
Yeah,
that's actually crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, that's insane.
Yeah, so it's like, let me drive my car.
I'm
not taking public transit to get to work.
No, 100%.
I get that, but the recycling thing also have to look into because I don't know about this,
and that's not my job. That would be a job. That's a you job.
That's a Greta job.
Yeah.
She's going to say it's true.
No, it's just like too hard. Honestly, do you compost?
No.
Okay, me neither.
At home, a garburator is key. Now they're like illegal in like a lot of new homes that are being built, which is to me insane. Like this is like we're composting.
Yeah.
So why are you taking this away? It's so easy.
Yeah.
There's
maybe
no
it's
way.
Something in the building. Would you know that?
No, but even in houses, like you can't put a garburator in all the time. But honestly, there's no way I'm like saving my banana peel in the fridge for like compost day.
Me neither. It's gonna start to smell.
No, like that's gross.
Yeah. I'm sorry for the better of the world, but like it is.
No, like that's like so much work.
Mm-hmm.
Between like garbage, like between recycle, composting, knowing what's in the garbage, like I can't. You know when you're walking down the street and there's those huge garbage bins with like glass, plastic.
Yeah,
sometimes I'm like, oh my God, like there's like too much, like nobody's paying attention.
I pay attention.
Okay, you're like one of the few, like whatever's closer to me at that time when I need to throw away the trash is the one that's going in.
I actually like stopped littering so much over the years. I feel like as a kid, like you just like release something out of your hand, like you didn't care.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, okay, I have to hold it till I see a garbage bin.
Yeah. What about gum?
No, gum I'll spit anywhere. It's really the exception, which is bad too.
No, it's terrible. It's like it goes out my window in 2 seconds with no thoughts.
No, in my car I'll usually put it in like the wrapper that I took it from or something, but it's me when I'm outside on the streets.
Yeah,
like I can't wait for the other blocks to come. Like I don't know what's happening.
But that will like go in with the pavement.
Yeah, but is that good for like but sometimes on grass, it's like on the soil.
I'm not sure. I once tried to spit my gum out of the window. I'm like, okay, nailed it, whatever. And then it literally got caught like with my door. Like it was on my door. God. And I'm like, ew, I'm like scraping it off. I was like, this is what I get.
Yeah, this is karma.
This is karma for just not finding a garbage.
Oh my God. No, I saw like so many things about pollution.
Yeah.
Then I'm just like, I can't. Like it was like, oh, being a vegan causes more pollution with the like the crops and the growing the this and then that. More than a cow. Like honestly, like I've seen like conflicting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, I can't win. I gotta just eat what I want.
Eat what you want. Recycle if you want.
And hopefully the world's a better place after.
Yeah, literally.
We won't be here.
I know, that's what's sad though. It's like they're just trying to like save the world.
But no one gives a shit because we know it's in so many years that we're like, we're not going to be here. Not our issue.
Yeah, they should tell people like in 5 years, like we have to stop now.
Yeah. That was the world's ending in 2010.
Yeah, people would whip into shape.
Maybe.
I feel like we went around town.
We did. We always digress into a million other conversations.
I know.
I can't stick to one thing. And then something pops into my head while you're talking. I'm like, okay, I'm going to bring this up.
But that's the joy of podcasting with your sis.
That is the joy. So this is our episode. We're done for the day. So guys, please feel free to like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, and we'll be back next week. Bye.